Solo Leveling Finale, episode 12. We have made it. Let's go. NotJustAnime.com is the place where you wanna be.
I'm never giving you a teleportation stone.
I'm going to survive.
Just fight till you die.
You deserve this. Now, why did you go and do something so dangerous? I know, you were at the bottom, but you've come so far. That should have been enough. Don't you think? Gino?
That's that God, bro. Playing with his
What are
head.
you talking about? That was him.
I missed the third
So this
raid.
is self-conscious.
Unfortunately, I was no longer fit for combat by that time. My body couldn't keep up anymore.
You said third grade?
Did you take part in the third raid at all?
Oh, third
Yes.
raid.
I acted as a point of contact for security, sir.
You look strong. But I guess it's only your appearance that's changed. Dig deeper and you're still weak. Hell, you're right at death's door. E-rank hunter Jinu-san. That's all you'll ever be. A dreamer who never learned his place.
Shut your mouth!
So pathetic. All that talk about how ready you are, and this is the best you could do?
Okay. You good? Okay.
Penalty zone.
Because he didn't do his daily task.
The penalty zone. Oh yeah. I didn't get around to my daily quest. It must be past midnight. Good timing. This penalty saved my life. No wonder it wished me luck. I wouldn't have survived that mess without it. Or was the system?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand. Didn't he die?
No.
It teleported him to
The daily task, the penalty for the task popped up before the finishing blow.
That's why I said. That's why a part of him.
So he's in a penalty zone right now.
You look like you're lucky after all.
That's the game looking out for him again, saving his life.
I guess you could say
It happened in the Hellgate. The game is cheating for him so he can advance. That's what that is.
I will address.
Okay.
It's cheering me on because it wants me alive.
Yeah, that.
Who knows? Shop. I've prepared myself as best I can. The rest will come down to luck. I see you invited a few more friends to the party.
Guildmaster! We'll arrive at Jeju Island soon.
Understood.
Chigo
Sorry,
Biddy.
Miss Cha. I know how painful this entire ordeal must be.
No, I'm fine. But thank you, sir. I wasn't a hunter during the third raid, but I can empathize with how you must be feeling.
She must be a
That's
healer.
why I'm glad to help. I really am.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, got a lot of healing
Mana's
milk
been
over there,
found.
huh?
Several sources in the water beneath us. Bringing up the feed.
What the?
Knew this knife was worth it. That also explains why I'm not leveling up. Because the ones I should be targeting are the mages! I was right.
It's like Game of
So
Thrones.
let's do this.
They're the White Walkers.
One mage down. 5 left. Make that 4.
4!
Enough of this! Get over here!
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, fuck! Grabbed him from way over there. Wow.
3 more.
A golem!
By our
Go for the mages. Go for the mages. Go for the mages.
They thought one heavyweight would win it for them, but fewer targets just makes it easier for me.
Yes.
Dash, level 2. There you go.
Still alive?
Your summoners are already dead, so why don't you join them in hell? Necromancer? What the hell? My intellect stat is the one that I ignore the most. So how did I... Necromancers are a magic-type class that summon undead monsters as servants. But I'm an assassin build. My main stat is strength, and I use daggers with a close-range combat style. A backline class like Necromancer will waste all of that. I can say no? The benefits aren't clear. Maybe I should pass. Decline. Wait, hidden class?
It's a hidden class that no one else has.
And we also now know there's this thing called hidden classes.
You gotta take it.
Does it have some kind of special power? Necromancy. If I had some kind of frame of reference...
What would you do?
For as a hidden class, I probably would take it because no telling how far the power level would go.
What would you do?
The gamer in me says that anytime I complete a quest, I'm most likely going to say yes, but it's always just going to depend on, after I get any more details after saying yes, how useful I feel it is and how much I level it up.
He should say no. I would say no.
He did say no.
You said no the first time.
No, then it said it's a hidden class.
Yeah, it's like...
He should say no again.
Okay, I know.
Because everything has been leveling him up. He's been progressing crazy at this point. He's going to be S rank soon. That's who you are, what you do, and you're getting better. Like, why give that up for something that you're not even...
I'm with you on that, but now
it's lots of risk.
The system has added some pressure, so we'll see.
The mages weren't strong on their own, but I am. And there's no rule that says necromancers can't fight on the front lines. If classes work like stats, then as I level up, my skills will too. And my shadow army will become stronger. In other words, I won't be solo leveling anymore. Except...
exceeded the expectations.
Stone, more bonus points. All enemies, bonus points.
You went past the threshold of the class.
Yeah.
OP activate. Niggas OP. It's not about to look tight though. It's gonna be coolly looking. It's a totally different anime now. Season 2 gonna be totally different. Nope, never mind.
Shadow Monarch. I got an instant upgrade. Must have scored a lot of bonus points. Unique class skills and 10 ability points, plus a new title. Arise. Look at that. Damn.
If it's possible to extract A or S rank shadows, and their power level reflects how strong they were in life.
Oh, fuck.
Then.
Hey, Redney. That's the smartest thing.
Sorry I woke you up for nothing. Now then, Knight Commander Egress the Blood Red, will you submit to my control? Arise. What? Right, it told me there's a chance it could fail. 2 more tries. Arise.
Despite that, there's something I like to envision from time to time. New hunters await.
You're with me now.
NotJustAnime.com is here. Yeah. Go to NotJustAnime.com, click any video that you want, and boom, you're gonna see a page to authenticate through Patreon. Click the Patreon authentication, and that's it. You're in. Hundreds of videos of anime content to come. Some of these videos are like an hour long, some of them 2 hours long. Only way to find out is go to NotJustAnime.com. You get access to our special Discord server, and I would like to officially announce that we're gonna be reacting to One Piece. NotJustAnime.com.
You ain't no more clapping? You done clapping? You good?
There's no finality here, you know. It's really just about see it for season 2 and what season 2 has in store. It was a great season 1 though.
Judy.
A little bit different from how I thought it was gonna go. The whole raising the Crimson Knight and all that was nice. But he's a necromancer now, which is new, is different. He's already an A rank. I would say if I'm gauging him, he's like halfway to S rank right now. That's where he's at, if not already S. So he's I believe between A and S rank is where he's at, because he leveled up by doing that mission. So we know he was already B. He gauged himself between B and A before he went in this castle. This castle granting him a level, so that granted him level A. Plus he did all this other shit. Almost S rank, which is cool. That's tight.
However,
there's no more C rank dungeons, D rank, E rank. That's gonna help him at this point. Stuff that's going on the island next season is gonna be stuff like that. Big dog shit. These C ranks are not gonna do it no more. This deal that he has with him, I really don't see an A rank, almost S rank benefiting from C rank dungeons. They're no longer, because you're gonna raise them up.
That's literally just for money now.
I guess he would do it to rank up the knights that he raised up, because they have levels.
Yeah, that's,
you want to get them stronger.
That makes sense too.
Yeah, so he'll
good thinking. That's definitely something he can probably do in those lower ranked dungeons. Now it's just going to be him and the kid anyway.
Yeah, and increasing the pool, because he had to release 11 to raise up the knight. So then you could have an army of 10, 20, 30, 80, 100. Increasing that, you know, it's like starting over.
And basically, it felt like Blood Red. He takes up more slots out of the 20 than, so yeah.
Because his pool is small.
He had space for 20. He released 11. So let's just say he actually did raise 20. Then that night itself was 9 slots. I guess.
As far as this season, it was great. It's crazy to think about how nothing really resolved. It's only the beginning. Mom's still sick. He's still grinding. He's still leveling up. Still don't know what's up with the 3rd mission on that island. Still don't know what the Scar got. We don't know anything, really, if you think about it. Like, nothing is really known. So I guess that mystery is being there. It could be good and bad. For me, I think I wanted a little bit more. I want a little bit more finality. And you think, and then I don't mean finale in the sense of, oh, freak, that's it, that's a wrap, there's only a little bit left. No. Think about how the way a season ends in a sitcom, or, you know, like The Family Matters. Oh, Carl Winslow has to give up his badge because he's really forced to do a task, and this something serious like that. Uncle Phil get the heart attack. Stuff as far as this season, it was absolute fire overall. So many A grades throughout these episodes, and even I think that best episode was episode 11, hands down, because like looking at episode 11 and then getting the finale, I didn't think 12 was gonna be like that. So looking at episode 12, it's a little bit of a downgrade in my opinion, just a little bit.
11's better than 12.
Yeah, because you think when he wins 11, you're like, whoa, he actually gonna imagine this and this and this, and then it gives you a curveball like, hey, you want to be another class? I'm like, whoa, another class. All right, necromancer. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't expect for that either. That's not a shot at me.
Of all the things to offer him.
Yeah, I just don't know if I love that idea of him being a Pokemon trainer. For lack of a better comparison.
I get what you're saying now.
Because he's completely focused on his knights now. Your term is to get your knights up. You have a level 7 Crimson. You definitely want to get that right stronger. He's going to go in raids and let the Crimson go and do shit.
He's going to use them to handle certain levels of things.
He's
going to focus on something else.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Probably.
I would do the exact same thing.
I would do it too. Like, it won't make sense
He
going to
would
fight.
focus on the big boss. He would probably focus on the big boss while the rest of them focus on the little small fry.
Or vice versa. They have them focus on the... He's going to use them to go up against the Cerberus.
Yeah, and the Hell Tower.
Well, not yet. He got to get...
no, he's ready.
Stronger.
No,
he got to get stronger.
So using them to get past the Cerberus...
He ready now.
He might not even actually have to get past the Cerberus.
He go there now.
Have them take care of that, and he can go and do whatever he got to do.
He defeated that Crimson Knight was almost like the level of that nigga in that tower.
He was red like
and now he owns him. So he was red.
Yeah, he was red.
Yeah, he's ready for going back.
So it said you have to have a certain amount of, I think what it was, not per se power, but you have to have a certain
3
amount
items.
Of
but he got
to get that. He can't go in there yet. That the fucking
he went in there.
World, that fire world that he went.
He went in there and he got whooped.
Death. Yeah.
Now he could go in there.
But Eman, remember. He started early on. They started showing us he's figured it out. If they're yellow, they're a little bit tougher than him. If they're red, if they're white, he can handle them.
He's gonna go back in there.
He's got a red knight,
and with those minions that the red knights, he's gonna raise those niggas up in there and add them to his team.
You think so?
I would.
Why would you not? Like, bro,
what I'm saying though, like he got to get them stronger first before he go in there.
He's got a red level 7 knight.
You're not understanding that knight he raised up.
I know that knight is OP. I know that knight is OP though. That knight is OP as shit.
Do you know when he goes back to the gate? There's minions in there that he had to fight, right?
Right.
And the ones that he already fought, and if they're still dead, he could raise them up.
He can go in, so he can go in there.
They were strong.
He can raise up something if there's around the server.
Now you rolling with me. Now when we see that nigga again, we all attack this nigga.
Now, of course, they're definitely not going to let him arise the Cerberus.
No.
That would just be ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
Now, if they did, I'm
to get
sorry.
his stats up.
Look, if they do, I'm sorry, and I don't know where this is going to go after that.
Right.
What you need the Cerberus for, dog? Goodness.
And I don't even see. He's taking on S ranks because you have a class that all S ranks in this world don't have. They don't know what the freak you're going to be doing when you fight them.
You have a hidden.
You're above all this shit now. Like you're going to fight them and they're going to throw a crimson. He's going to throw a Crimson Knight at you. What is this shit? And then I'm getting you. And then all these other niggas. Come on.
I want him to.
Come on.
It don't even matter now.
What is this?
You could be him, and you could be on your deathbed right now, and he could just look over, arise, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Who are you talking to?" And something comes
right in your back. Right in your back.
That's over.
That's crazy. And then you add, he still knows stealth. Get his intelligence up.
Yes.
Bro.
Is that only in the dungeon or is that outside the dungeon too?
He used it outside the dungeon when he was talking to the dude, right? Remember?
Anywhere, dog.
So he could have pulled up that B class, the one that he was fighting before that, if he had that power.
Everything that he's killed?
Yeah, the one that he fought.
Sure, if he really wanted to. If he had the power before. I doubt he would want him, though.
The C rank dungeon, that special rank, if he had it, he can't go back because it was a special. But the C rank sheet, that centipede,
I'm definitely probably going after the snake. I want the snake. I want the armored snake.
That's armored snake. Get up. He was yellow?
No, it's blue. It's blue.
Oh, nah, he was like,
I know.
He was yellow or red?
No, he was the blue snake. His class, he was yellow when he went in.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
Easy. I raised a red nigga. Get up. That shit crazy. So it's like, what you gonna do? He's asked catch him now, bro. Got to catch them all. Got to train my team. And I think that could be epic. But it's like in my mind, it's like look where we came from. Episode 2, the God episode.
Yes,
I like that anime better.
I felt like they were going to be like more...
We're no longer even talking about it.
I felt like they were just going to be like more dungeons where you'd have to go through and really figure out and puzzles and stuff. And, you know, like you would be playing Zelda, essentially. You got to go into this room to open up something. You got to go back to that room and do this and do that. And then, you got to go to the boss and some things. That's what kind of where my head was when I saw that episode 2. Like, okay, these dungeons are going to just become more and more dangerous. Right. And he's going to end up being a part of missions, and there's going to be more double dungeons just because they know he's been there, and just because he's an E rank, they know that he just has some natural instinct about dungeons and danger and senses because of all of the horrible failures he had to go through in dungeons in the first place because he's so weak. His little survival mode thing before getting his player status and everything like that. But it's going to be interesting in season 2 still.
I think that he's gonna go to. I mean, especially how what we see before, like how he was trying to use the magic potion to heal himself, but it wasn't working like that. I think it's gonna be he's gonna go to a dungeon, and he's not gonna be able to use that necromancy power at all. And he's gonna try to use that shit. And he's gonna be screwed. Well, and he's gonna have to figure something else out.
When he goes to those special,
it's just
when he goes to the
special,
dungeons
always switch it up on him.
When he goes to the special player dungeons, when he just goes through gates, the normal gates.
Not the regular gates. I'm not the regular gates. I'm talking about the player.
Maybe there's a possibility of that.
Yeah,
but
the player
speaking
part,
of him not being able to sip his little syrup, this is how I felt.
Yeah,
because you didn't really say actually. How did you feel about that? He's about to be dealt with, and then all of a sudden the timer is up and he gets to go into the penalty zone.
It's bullshit, but it's that what I learned about anime is that they like that Goku effect. They like that Naruto, Uzumaki. They like that Indra, Ashura, Chosen One. Bullshit. And I think it's tired. I think it's overused in anime, and you don't need it. But there's a God that's looking out for him. That's what it is. When he fails, the God would pick him up and spare him.
Well, here's the thing.
So I don't necessarily like it.
But just in that moment ago, I got you.
To die though again.
You can die.
I'm thinking
you can die in this.
That's your overall.
It's a game.
Overarching feeling about the trope. I got you. But just in this moment, I despised it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
No. You're saying you didn't like. I despised.
Is your anime brain on?
Yes, it is on.
It's on, and you despise. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm with you.
It just felt like an extra level of the trope, though.
Yes,
it's like
yes.
Okay, you're put into another world.
Yes.
Oh, and you're being given essentially 4 hours to heal and do whatever to level up and get your points.
Yeah.
And to heal. And to do all and to discover new techniques and abilities, and then go back, and then the timer says 4:29. So you really were only there for 30 minutes, but you had this 4-hour window of freedom. I couldn't. I guess it was that one bothered the heck out of me. I was like, nah.
How much?
Yes, but like
you asking me is my anime brain on? It's funny still, but nah.
I'm saying is because
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's tough.
I couldn't. I was like,
it's tough.
You really went there?
It's sully.
I was like, that's how he gets out of this?
Why didn't you like that? Because does that not sully the stakes?
It sullies the season.
Yeah, it sullies the whole.
It sullies everything he's been through up until this point. I can understanding you wanting to save him or giving some sort of an optional out.
Give him an item.
Yeah, but it's like, no. That 4 hours
right before the killing blow.
4 hours of an unlimited mission? Come on. Into it, and then the fact that it was
healed,
and the fact
he came back stronger,
and the fact that that was the other kicker too. I was like, so wait, if he doesn't do a certain mission, let's just say something similar to a daily task, he doesn't complete it in the certain amount of allotted time. He's essentially
I don't even remember that ever happening though in the season.
No, well, remember, no. Remember, after the double dungeon, and he was inside the room, and he first found out what are these things going? Can you guys see these and this and that? And then the first time it came up, he was like, "You got to do your 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups."
Yes,
and then he didn't do it.
Yes,
and then he ended up being transported that night to that zone where it said survive, and he was just running from those centipedes. So that was his second encounter.
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
that.
remember
Yeah.
that?
was in the hospital.
That was his second time.
He
So
just saw this.
Okay.
We
he
knew
just saw
about the
nurse.
penalty zone, which is why he constantly was doing it every day. He didn't want to go back.
That's how he got to that peak because.
But you're able to be you're in a special gate for a special task, and you're teleported there, and so this penalty task can override this gate and take you to the penalty task, and then take you back to the gated special gated task for you. That's why my anime brain was like, no.
With the anime brain.
Yes. That's like you're never allowed to, and I know it's an animated, but you're never allowed to in a game when you go into the boss zone outside of being able to pause to really go back and completely heal. In RPGs, there's moments in the turn-based system that allows for that, but you can't just like you're in the middle of the fight and then go away, and he still has that same limited amount of HP. He's 10% away, but you needed to go back and completely full heal before you can go back in and go back.
The apologist would correct you by saying he didn't fully heal. I just want to say that.
I know.
He probably came back 70%.
No, because essentially leveling up allows him to get.
I know.
Though. So that's just, it was crazy.
If season 2 has them uncovering the God stuff, and that's good for me.
I definitely want to see other players.
Oh, like him?
Yes.
There is no one like him. He's unique, or is he?
That we know.
But I think he is.
I don't believe he's unique to himself. He's unique to what he knows right now. I do believe there are more players. We haven't seen any just yet. And please don't hint or anything otherwise in the comments.
No spoilers, please.
Please do not do this.
If you are manga readers, so just.
That would be freaking tight though, because we was always curious about is there other people like him though out there? Because
that defeats the purpose. Why would there be 2 Luffys, 2 Gokus, 2 Narutos? No.
I mean, there was just a Naruto, and then there was a Sasuke that was OP as well.
I'm thinking of it from. I hear what you're saying. I'm thinking of it from this perspective, that there are a bunch of people who have eaten the devil fruit, not necessarily Luffy in itself, but they've all been given a taste of the fruit.
Right.
Fine. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Not that they're
just not on his level.
I got you. Not
yeah.
on his level, or of course he needs some sort of protagonist to go against or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think so. I understand what you were saying, but I don't think so because it was Sully episode 2. You go into a random E-rank, a double dungeon on a fluke, find a god, and then do all those tasks, and to the limit of your soul, still manage to get through, and then he blessed you.
What's to say that someone else hasn't gone through some horrendous?
Why would the god want to do that? Why would I think the god was looking for someone. I think that's why he was popping up in those double dungeons. God ain't showing up nowhere else no more. He's found his God.
Rarely happen. I got you.
Yeah. I believe that that God dungeon has been there in that E rank for a long time.
I believe that.
And went to other dungeons, and niggas have failed. He was doing this to find someone who would pass, and he found one who passed, and now he ain't gonna pop up in no more dungeons. He ain't in no dungeons chilling right now. Okay. I don't think I think you found your guy, and that's who you're looking out for. That's what I think.
I believe he died.
Fun fact for everybody watching
this, brought back to life.
This essentially season review. This is probably the maybe second or third time that me and Jody Joe actually get to hypothesize about the future of an anime, only because I've already seen all the other ones beforehand. It's
refreshing.
So it feels good because it's like we actually don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah. It is quite refreshing.
I'm not over here going. I'm not even going here.
Oh, you can't tell me how you feel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually appreciating that we could talk about this.
I'm over here going. Yeah. You got ideas I ain't heard of or thought about that. Thank goodness.
That armor that he got too with that helmet is supposed to do some type of shit.
And in the meantime, we still have Shangri-La Frontier to watch. And while this is on hiatus or whatever and all that, that's great.
Yeah, you'll probably
a lot.
Yeah.
That's all dub.
At least 6 to 8 months probably.
Oh yeah, excellent. This was overall judging the season and giving the season a ranking. It's an A.
A.
The whole season, an A.
A.
Yeah, I clap it up for that. It's an A.
That was 9 claps from E-Man, so that's an A because 9 out of 10. There we go.
And what I see here is, judging by the ground rules laid, the dungeon, the god, the mystery powers, where they're going, the island, the bugs. 2 seasons.
You think it's no more than 2?
It shouldn't be. I don't think it should be more than 2. Maybe you could bleed this thing to 3, but that's overkill after 3. Just stuff like this, build it, set it, finish it. You're done. Let it go.
Let it stand and
branch off
and be the test of time.
Branch off and show another anime series where the god went somewhere else with his new girl, and let that be Solo Doodle leveling 18.
Okay, yeah,
43.
Yeah.
Something. But Solo leveling.
Yeah. Solo leveling Frost or whatever. Something.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not his story.
Exactly. Just let this die.
Solo leveling
before you kill it.
Solo leveling Legend of Korra.
It's the greed. Don't let the greed get you guys.
Oh, it'll get.
You could always swap it.
It'll get them.
You know, old girl that said, "I'm gonna go retire, go to another." Yeah, go make a show about her, where she doesn't retire. She gets info from him.
Yeah. We're still gonna be waiting a long time for a Killua break-off anime. So, hey.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, Yugi's done. 5Ds. Jake, whatever.
6DX or whatever it was.
GX.
GX.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, guys. Do the same thing here. So we all give it A's, triple A's.
Yes, sir.
Did you give it an A or A+?
I give it an A.
All right, A's all the way across the board, guys. It's been a pleasure and it's been an honor. And if you enjoyed these discussions, the reactions, the talks, NotJustAnime.com will be here. The anime is gone on hiatus, but NotJustAnime.com is not. It's all year around. We're watching animes.
Saraku time!
This is coming soon, right? This is
Yeah,
around the corner.
There's another. Yeah, the next season of that is coming up.
That's coming around the corner. So everything that's popping hot, you know what I'm saying? We will be on it. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Shout out to Eman. Shout out to BG4. I appreciate y'all. We out. Deuces.